Hey y'all, it's your girl Tashondarenae. I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm showing you how I make tuna croquettes. So if you would like to see how I do it, please stay tuned. For this recipe, I'm using Chunk Light Tuna in water. The first thing you want to do is drain it, and you want to get it as dry as possible. If you're using tuna in oil, I'm not really sure how you're going to get it really dry. I would recommend the tuna in water. Next, you're going to dice up your onions. I'm going to dice mine really small. It's best to dice the onion really small because you're only going to cook the croquettes for so long, only about 3 to 4 minutes per side. So the smaller, the better. It's going to just be easier for the onions to cook through. Now you want to dice the bell pepper, and I know in the beginning of the video I showed a green bell pepper, but when I cut into it, it was actually molded on the inside. So I had to change my plan and use the yellow bell pepper. Now I will say it did give it a different taste that I do not recommend. It was good, but it's much better with the green bell pepper. You want to be sure to dice the bell pepper up really small as well. Now you want to go ahead and add your onions and bell peppers to the tuna. Now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. If you would like, you can use crackers instead of the breadcrumbs. For seasoning, I'm just using salt and black pepper. I'm just going to give it a quick little mix before adding my eggs to be sure I have enough breadcrumbs. Now I'm going to add 2 large eggs. You're going to add 1 egg per can of tuna. I'm going to use my fork just to break up the egg yolks, and then I'm going to use my hands to mix it all together. Once you have it well combined, you want to go ahead and make your patties. My croquettes are going to be a decent size, so you get about 2 patties from each can of tuna. I'm going to fry my croquettes with yellow cornmeal. If you have white cornmeal, that is fine. You can use that as well. I'm going to heat 1 cup of vegetable oil in a pan over a medium heat. While I'm waiting for the oil to heat up, I'm going to go ahead and coat my croquettes with the cornmeal. I'm going to throw a small piece of the tuna into the oil to check the temperature. You want your croquettes to start frying immediately once it hits the oil. So once your grease is to that temperature, you want to go ahead and add your croquettes. You want to fry the first side for 3 to 4 minutes. That may vary just depending on the thickness of your croquettes. Once it's time to flip the croquettes, I do recommend using 2 utensils to do so, just to ensure that your croquettes don't fall apart. And you'll know it's time to flip the croquettes because they're going to be golden brown on one side. All right, and so now that you have them flipped to the opposite side, you're going to allow this side to cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. Once your croquettes are done on both sides, you want to go ahead and remove them from the grease. You want to be sure to put them on a piece of paper towel to allow that grease to drain off. And that's it. That is how I make my tuna croquettes. Basically the same way I make my salmon croquettes. Just be sure to use green bell pepper instead of yellow bell pepper. And they are going to be delicious every single time. If you're interested in seeing my salmon croquette video, I will be sure to link it down in the description box so that you can check that out. Also in the description box, I will have a list of all the ingredients I used and the exact measurements. If you have not already done so, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.